How's that looking? We're about to find out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. You know, honestly, I actually probably did not need to lay those slabs. I could just leave it. I don't want to break that glass, because then I lose it. But, honestly, I didn't need to do that. Still, I mean, I can't draw a map, or even make one. Oh, I forgot what number I was at. We'll just throw it all the way. That's right. We'll stop there. Alright, we'll just say I used 48. Yeah, I might break those other pieces of glass under it, though. Yeah, like when I used to think Minecraft was going to be like very boring, but once I actually started playing it, I have yet to stop. Alright, I don't think I'll need to go back into creative yet, except for maybe to break the glass that I put down. Not sure how I'm feeling about the slabs that I put. Might break those too. I don't know. That is what I'm discovering for sure. For sure. I definitely got addicted for a while. When I first started, I think I played every day for like 12 hours a day for about 2 months, 3 months straight. That's literally how I built the Elden World. Oh, me too. I lose myself in it. All right, how many was that? There was two here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. Toss it. Oh, it's a good thing I was in creative. Right, right. I'm definitely glad I discovered it before it was too late. So I have a lot of fun doing this. I mean, I think it's the creating part for me, which is why I think I liked building the Elden World so much in creative. Is just having that ability to just like, I don't know, take whatever I'm thinking about or whatever I kind of want to see and put it like into the world, and it looks really good too. It's not like the aesthetics look trashy or bad. Shoot, there's been There's been a few worlds. I've deleted them since because I had one too many worlds going at one time that it was kind of almost crashing the game. Too much storage. But I had built one where like I built a bunch of stuff on the ground, right? And I was like, you know what would be cool? I'm gonna build an in the air base. And the reason that didn't go over so well is because I built it so big that like if you were to go down below where everything was at, it'd be pitch black. That's how much the shadow covered. Because I was like, what if I just put a bunch of land and then I made like a big sea. Well, I call it big. It was more like a lake, but it was still pretty vast. And I did like I was gonna the idea was to make like a bunch of the different biomes, but like in the air. It didn't pan out too well. It started out as a good idea though. Oh yeah, it was pretty big. It was pretty big. That was pretty much when I was still trying to like learn more about like what I could do in Minecraft, playing around with some of the add-ons and stuff. And I actually had to learn that some of the add-ons come with blocks that are considered entities, which could really mess up a game. I think one of them was cabinets, and like somehow the game glitched, and so like everything that was in the cabinets got pushed outside of the cabinets. Oh, I didn't grab any glass. Gotta check for creepers too. Yeah, if only like the shadow of it didn't. They can be, yeah. That's why what I'm gonna be doing soon is hopefully switching everything over to PC. Um, PlayStation can hate me if they want to, but it's their fault. With all this stuff going digital, and then like if you don't access your account in 3 years, we're deleting it, and we're taking all your games and your DLCs away, and no, no, not doing all that. I buy to own. I don't buy to rent. Okay, I'm not paying you $80 for a game you might take away from me for whatever reason. No. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna switch everything over there. So eventually everything will be Java instead of Bedrock. I just gotta figure out how to transfer the worlds into Java. I know that's gotta be like through a third party, one way or another, but. Well, I feel like this PC just has way more options, a lot better games. Everyone's pretty much moving to PC anyway, and then with the Steam machine coming out, I think that's just gonna kill console. And rightfully so, it should. I mean, the way consoles are doing everybody right now is just garbage. I mean, it shouldn't even be legal. Like if I purchase a game, whether digital or not, that should be my game for life. Or at the very least, you should be forced to pay me back. But even when they do stuff, like, 'cause they just had what was it, a couple months ago, where they had to pay a bunch of people for GameStop, I think it was, sued them for like vouchers or whatever. They were declining vouchers or something like that. But instead of like paying cash, they were like, oh, we'll give you PlayStation credit. Well, do you think I'm an idiot? So basically, you're gonna pay me back the money just in PlayStation credit, forcing me to have to buy only with you, which means you just get your money back. That's all you did. You didn't really lose anything. What was the point in that? Why even pay at all if you're gonna do that? That's facts. Exactly. Yeah, it was just the most annoying thing to me to deal with. Like, and I used to love PlayStation because, and as a matter of fact, what makes me even more aggravated is when the 4 was big and heavy, what was the one thing they were claiming against Xbox? All those memes. oh, we have physical copies. We do physical copies. Just to turn around years later and be like, oh, no, only digital. Uh, okay, sure. And I hope your system crashes too. And I hope everybody stops buying your stuff. I mean, they'd be mad at me for saying that, but again, it's your own fault. I am not counting how many that was. Start over. Oh wait, that's still cheating, isn't it? Yeah. Dang it. Screw it. We'll accept it this one time. 1, 2. 9. Oh, for sure they did. For sure. I mean, I don't, again, I don't know what they were thinking in doing that. It's, it's like whenever Xbox does something, PlayStation always wants to eventually somehow follow behind it. And like, neither one of them learn that every time they do that, it doesn't end well for them. Like, I know very few people right now that play on PlayStation. I mean, they own a PlayStation, but most everything they do on their PC instead. Yeah, they're pretty garbage now. It does. It really aggravates me. It gets under my skin. Because what really started it for me wasn't even all the new stuff they're doing. It was when they finally decided with the 4 that they were going to do the pay to play, right? The same thing Xbox was doing. Like for the longest time, as long as you had internet, you could play multiplayer all day long. But then they're like, okay, well now we're gonna do subscriptions. Dude, do you understand that I'm paying for your console, which is right now $800 to $1,000, just to turn around and pay for the games, which are every bit of $80 to $100, just to turn around and then have to pay you a monthly subscription to get the full capability of the system, which by the end of the year pretty much amounts to a whole new console. What are you doing? See, that was 24. We'll get rid of these. Let's go get rid of these. Make some more glass, get some more dye going. I don't know. I just miss the days when like gaming was just gaming. All you needed was the console, the controller, and the game, and you were good to go. And shoot, Nintendo's even worse. Nintendo's been out here saying, oh yeah, we could take your game from you if we want to. I just feel like that stuff should be super illegal. Because and nowhere in the world does because like they get away with it because of terms and conditions. Well, you agree to the terms and conditions. Yeah, but who actually reads that? Like, be fair. Like, your consumers do not sit down and read the terms and condition for the console or all the games that they buy. Like, they're not. And so they don't know what they're getting into, and so they're blinded half the time. And then you're excused, oh, but you accepted the terms and conditions. I guess you should have read them. Who's going to read a 13,000